What up, homies? What up? It's your boy. Shinto. How you doing? So, I would just like to say, how you doing? Got my weight belt here, or what do you call my back brace, actually. It's my back brace. It's a special type, too. And since then, a couple of years ago, I bought it. That specific type has skyrocketed in price. It's very sad. Very sad. So Buddy was rocking this the other day for a couple of days, and that was awesome. Really enjoyed it. I thought he would. This is one of my favorites. I only have a couple of these, but I cracked one out. I let him break in a piece of my favorite glass. Yeah, and I never do that. No one gets to. I think he's got to twice now. So he's the only person ever in my inception of being who's been able to use my glass before I do. That's not cool in my books, but I let him. And it doesn't bother me. But only one piece every year at very best, for God's sakes. But on a brighter note, he does buy me pieces of silicone. I think he got me a glass piece too. He got me some other stuff too. He got me some tech. The silicone is awesome. I've never owned a piece of silicone before. So I got one, and I haven't tried it yet. This February, I'll be trying. Probably, I can't say for sure. The reason I don't want to get into it is I know for a fact it's going to be the hardest of all my. Well, glass is easier to clean than silicone. I think once I get what's my name, I think it's dusted forever. So I'm unsure if I want to, keep it as my in my to-go bag where I can't break the glass, right? I also can't take anybody out with a silicone 12 or 16 incher or whatever it is, 18 incher, but whatever. But what I should have done was, I made a mistake. Well, he wasn't even clearing it a couple times. It's left a mark even after we barely used it, but I was going to use it, but now that I see there's a residue ring and it's barely been used, I'm going to. That also tells me other things about my stash. It's that good. But we're going to let this soak for a couple days probably. I'm going to throw some salt in here as well in a minute. We're just going to I'm just cleaning it with the inner, the glasses. You just wipe it with a Kleenex or, put it in hot water for a minute. I want to get this ring off of there, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to when I look at it. But we'll see, I guess. We'll leave it there. We'll let it do its thing. Yeah, just wanted to above that ring, soapy and everything. Now, we're going to get some other things I have to do here. Should I put the slide in there? Yeah. Alright, next. Got this. Got the Hi, Tiggs. I got the oven clean. Tiggs probably wants some wet food. I've been giving him dry food. He didn't eat it. So I'm going to quickly give him some wet food here. He's old, and I don't know. I keep making excuses for why he's such a dick. But, I mean, really, it's the truth. It's like if you're a gentle person, you'll be gentle with someone who's old, right? But if you're not a gentle person, you're not going to be gentle with old people that are lippy or whatever it is, right? Not lippy, but, well, yeah, I know old lippy people big time. There was this one woman, Black Death. An old white woman. I don't want anybody thinking there's racism going on here. And this woman she was racist. She hated everybody but me in the entire lounge. And it was creepy. I had the worst vibes next to her. She's like an ultra, satanic worshiper, I can only imagine that the entire lounge rejoiced when Black Death went to hell, I guess. Like, became the queen of hell down there. But oh my God, this woman was. She would tell off every person at the lounge every day. And it wasn't like she knew what she was doing. She was just sick. Just sick. She probably had a bad husband too. But maybe not. Maybe she was just sick herself, right? When I mean she was sick, I mean this woman had nothing positive coming out of her mouth. She never spoke kindly about anybody. Talked about, as soon as the waitress walked away, she was like, "There's that waitress." Like I can't even remember. This was before my accident, but I was like, I literally would watch her like hover and float around the lounge, just bitching and being negative, like pushing succubus energy onto everyone. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, and my good kind heart is like melting, and my heart is on fire on my sleeve. I'm like, what the fuck? Like every time I got too close to her, I'd put my heart out. I was like, what the fuck? But yes, these people exist everywhere. Man, let me tell you. The uglier you are, the bigger the succubus you are. I know that for a fact. The more self-conscious you are, the bigger succubus you are. What is a two-faced person but someone who is evil, right? Oh, you like someone and then the next minute you have nothing but evil things to say about them. Well, that's not love and that's not kindness. And I wish not to be around you. Turning a blind eye and then absolutely being a succubus, negative, talking about somebody that is another form. It's not the same, it's different. Talking about someone behind their back is two-faced and conniving. And it's something that small people do. Ugly small people. You gotta remember, somebody with no life is gonna armchair quarterback your life from their couch. Remember that. Meanwhile, the best thing they did in the day was didn't piss on the floor. You know, they wiped their butt really good. That's the best thing that troll is gonna do today. Gotta remember this stuff. I've been around a long time. I crushed YouTube. I succeeded. You know, where billions have failed. Billion. Do you have any idea how many YouTube channels there are on there? Do you have any idea how many will never be in my position? Billions. That means I'm 1 in a billion, bud. Do you know what that means? Very special, extremely unique, and creative. People want to see what I make, what I create, and they love watching it, right? So you get people that are so jelly because all they know how to do is one thing that everybody else knows how to do the same, right? Because you didn't branch out, right? Your level of being different isn't, right? You're just the same as the other 90 people that came before you in your family, right? The world wasn't built or created with people who were minions. The world was created and built off of people who were creative. And if you can't understand that, the simplicity of what I just said, please, bye. But yeah, I mean, you gotta look around you at who's being creative or who's just sitting there being a lump, right? Which do you want to be? So today I'll be installing poker or something. I installed Pokemon for the day. It was fun. I don't like Pokemon. I gotta be real. It was fun playing with Buddy, but I don't like the game itself. It's the smallest map, and there's 4 things to do, and they're all boring. So don't download Pokemon Unite. It's boring. I said it. And sorry if you watched last year's video and was like, this game's awesome. I had never seen it before then, and I played it, and it doesn't have good replay value. The game is awesome for the first 6 days, maybe 6 weeks if you're like really lame. But I can't get into it. Like there's no upgrades. my Pikachu has been upgraded since day one, basically. Like, so there's no way to make Pikachu better now. But we were playing last night, and all the Pokemon when I played this 8 months ago, 7, 9, 12 months ago, uh, I was the strongest Pokemon ever. Now I play, and there's something called these rune crystals and all that. I'm like, what? And I think the only way you can get them is to buy them. I'm like, okay, uninstall. As soon as they make a game pay to play, meaning it's not a game where you versus me, it's me versus your bank account. And I don't want to play your bank account. I don't think your bank account is any fun. I want to stomp you. I want to go just rest my. I want to feed you tea, peppermint, dirty old mugwater tea, mug, mug, mugwater tea. And what I mean by that is I'm just gonna teabag you for like 40 minutes in PUBG, COD, PUBG is the only 2 games I'm gonna play forever, and I just really am not into. eh, There's so much garbage out there, like Call of Duty Mobile, great game. Zombies, a couple of them, oh, best things that ever happened in life. Halo 2, Coagulation, and some other level I can't remember. The one with Zanzibar. I said it because the reason I played Zanzibar like, well, whenever I got that damn new Xbox, I went and tried one Halo map there. I don't remember if it was a video I was watching or something, but I saw Zanzibar and I was like, oh, that's Zanzibar. Zanzibar's not my favorite. It was Coagulation, and I got old DVD drive discs. I don't know what I've got, but I've got these special CDs, and I actually had a JVC, I forget what it was before the Shaw boxes where you could record your TV. It was like a recorder, but I put CDs in my. I had 3 of them. I had a Memorex, I had a JVC, and I had a Samsung. But I was actually taping my gameplay in 1999 of Xbox Live, and I have all these. And I was the number. I had the largest. I had 900 players. They knew my name, and they begged to be in my clans on Halo 2. Yo, what's up, K-Dog McKay in the house? Morning, my friend. Hope you're doing good. K-Dog, how are you doing, bro? Did you make it to the place that you're from to visit your mom, bro? Yeah? Did you make it, buddy? Where are you right now? K-Dog, have you been watching my sleep streams, bro? Make sure you comment on my videos, K-Dog. I don't even think I've ever seen you comment before, bro. How are you supposed to get recognized on my YouTube channel, bud? You came in here, I gave you a wrench. Moderators are supposed to be like part of the channel, bro. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. But I thought we were gonna chat in the chat box, bro. You left me hanging for like a good half hour that day, bro. I was looking for your comment. Nothing came in. I was like, I hope he's all right. And then just moved on, you know? And sorry, Keto, have you been messaging me on Instagram? I'm the worst. Unless you have hot feet and you're a chick, it's never going to happen, okay? No, I gotta be real. Even the hottest chicks can't get a hold of me on Instagram. I find out about it on YouTube live stream videos later when I'm sleeping. They leave a weird comment while I'm sleeping. I'm like who are you? And I leave them, and I can go and delete any comment from my live stream right now. I love my live stream comments. They are amazing. But if you're a freaky weird person leaving weird comments in my live stream, I will find you. And I swear to you, I could find you in seconds, bro. You have no idea the connections I've made. You couldn't even fathom. You wouldn't even fathom. And I don't talk about it, and I never will. There's a reason. There's a reason. All I gotta say to the evil ones, come at me, bro. Come right at me. You wouldn't even have a chance. They wouldn't even let you at me, bro. They'll rub you out before you get to my doorstep, bro. This is the best part about what I'm talking about, is they'll rub you out before you get to my door. I will be somebody, you know? And the difference is most of the planet doesn't think like that, and that's a shame. If you all thought you could be somebody, you know, you would raise your self-esteem, you would have better social interactions, which would guide you down paths of immortality, my friends, but you don't want to. Get off that couch, right? Look at K-Dog. K-Dog doesn't even have a couch. I guarantee you K-Dog would kick all our asses. Although, K-Dog, I have 5 couches, and I haven't sat on any of them for over 5 years, bud. But it'd be a good one. We would rock out. I would never. K-Dog, man, like I said, you could sleep in my bed. I would sleep outside for the night. You know, like there's just no need for somebody to not feel love or want, or, you know, you should always have somewhere nice to be, right? And I'm sure you have lots of nice places to be. Probably cooler places than any of us have. You've probably seen the world in a different way. That's why they're going to take you to the next level, bro. I'm only going to the next level because I'm a badass and I'll take out anyone that's bad over in the next level, right? They need dudes like me. You seen the pushovers on this planet? Bro, you seen the pushovers on this planet? You know, you talk big when you're sitting on a couch, but when shit hits, when the fan stops moving because it's full of shit, how come you're under the covers hiding? Hashman engages beast mode. To find you on Instagram? Buddy, I don't use Instagram. I uninstalled it. I get on there and people on Instagram are very unique, you know. There's like they like chatting. It's kind of about fluffy air, and I'm more topic related. Absolutely current events related. Instagram is for like chilling when it's like you either like short videos or you go to Instagram and you go live and you chat for a minute, right? And again, you're not going to see too many people going live on any platform. So many people are scared of their own shadow and embarrassed of their genetic line and this and that. It's like, love what you are. Look at me. I'm a famous YouTuber and I haven't done my hair in over a year. 2,000 videos, never done my hair. Dude, what do you think? Leave some comments. Like, someone leave some shitty comment about, oh, dude, your hair's not did, and you're monetized with bad hair, bro. Like, come on. I'm doing a sleep stream in a minute here. I'm gonna crush all the ratings across YouTube right away, with bad hair, bro. Hang on, just give me about 4 videos today. I'm gonna show you what it's all about. I'm gonna put out more views in this day in a 12-hour span than most people can get in a year, in 12 months. I'm gonna shoot more video views out today. I'm gonna spit them right out. Just watch. You're the cutest. You're the cutest. Probably in 3 years, I'm gonna shoot out more views today than you can go get in 3 years of YouTubing right now. And I'll guarantee it, bro. Look, I've had tens of thousands of YouTubers that had their channel for 9 years come to me and say, how are you doing this, bro? And I said, I'm real. You know, I don't lie. You know, I came on here, I told you I was a master grower from way back. People were like, oh, yeah, let's see. And I was like, okay, yeah. The guy, apparently I got a few trolls here. I didn't even know what a troll was. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? What I used to do 20 years ago, the Grow Show, bro. You guys don't even have a clue, bro. Where were you 20 years ago? Just remember, I'm the man. I used to run grow shows at real deal places. Monster rooms. I've never seen a room like any of the rooms I used to see on YouTube. I never seen one room. Only my room is better than the rooms that I used to see. Just remember, all the nugs on YouTube, they're about this long, and like there's more leaf and stalk on it. This long. This is the biggest nug you guys seen on Sloppyhead's channel this year. Great content, you guys. Love it. So you belittled him too. Like, you guys ready just to absolutely give it up, right? Like, he's ready just to. He's very sad because you 3 trolls have turned your back on him entirely with your 99 accounts, so it no longer looks like he's even the slightest bit popular. It's really pathetic what you did to him. First you stole his entire bean collection, and then you mock him, you know? I mock him.
because he's a loser. Not because I never got nothing from him, and I never wanted nothing from him because he's a loser, right? But my God, the things you guys have done to people on YouTube, and you tried hard to do to me and failed miserably. It's really quite sad, you know. Some of you got charged in the States for your actions. I guarantee you more of you will be charged very soon. But you all the haters, you know, why do you go on a platform just to leave a shitty comment for someone? It shows that your level of connection to the earth is a negative one, because all you do is negatively influence the earth, right? So last week we did a video, Turn a Blind Eye, and this week we're doing the video, Two-Faced People. You know, talk about you behind the back. You know, you have people making videos about people on YouTube and whatever else. Like, I mean, there's people who make videos about people and post on other sites, but the point of this is, how petty are you? And please, God, make me even more famous. Like, I don't think you realize. Of course, I'm going to sue you. You're going to make me rich and famous all at once, overnight. So please, God, get me out there if you can. And this video has nothing to do with me. I see the world as it's happening in, analytically speaking, if it could happen to me, or if something did happen to me, what is the percentile that it could happen to you, analytically speaking? Well, you got to look at your life, right? Are you an old woman? Are you an old man? Probably not likely. Oh, you're on the same sites as me? Ooh, you're that probably not likely. Just skyrocketed to probably, right? So, I mean, you got to look at these things, right? Are you in a place that is got evil in it, right? Should you be there? Are you a boss, right? Should you be there? No, because you're not a boss, because you can't handle it, because your willpower and your psyche is very small and weak. You shouldn't be on these places where people can completely chop you down in 10 seconds and make you feel bad for weeks. This is not the site for you, bud. I may wear my heart on my sleeve, but I have the toughest skin of anyone. I grew up being bullied, mistreated, not by my friends, but by older people. And not in a bad way, not more than other people, not a lot, just enough. Some people didn't get bullied, right? And maybe some people don't realize what a level of bully is. You'd be like, oh, yeah, I have this one guy. Well, no, dude, I'm talking about 5 guys or 6 guys that constantly looked for you and your 3 friends after school for 6 years. That's a bully, okay? You don't have the same bully as me, unless you had a guy or 6 guys that were looking for you and your buddies every day after high school, that you probably shouldn't even been in the same school in grade 7 as a grade 12er, and they were looking for you on your way home at 3:30, right? So you fucking have to leave school early or stay in right lines and shit. So these kids, these teenagers, these freaking 18-year-olds couldn't get a hold of you, bro. And I'm gonna tell it like it is. Even if I'm getting beat up, I'm gonna tell you what I think of you, especially if you're. I have never physically been beaten up. Swear to God, I've been cheap shotted and knocked down for a second, but I popped right up, and then fucking 9 guys like backed way off when they realized like they were gassed, and I wasn't even I didn't even push the start button, bro. I didn't even know that we were going. But now that I do, and you're backing up so far, I almost have to sprint just to get in your face, bro. Let me be real. When you realize that you're gassed and you've thrown everything you could at me and there's nothing left in your tank and I'm smiling, you're shitting yourself. You're freaking out because you're gassed and there's nothing you can do now. You're out of breath, everything. Your whole world just got flipped right upside down on you. You're falling. You can't, that feeling when you're in a dream? That's that feeling. I bring that on to you in seconds. Trust me, you wouldn't want parts of me. Nothing. But remember, if you're a couch locked big talker from a rocking chair, pipe up. Please climb that tree. Let me see who you are. Post it. Get 1 like on there. Let me have one of my 50,000 beauties from around the world that knows my name come to me and say, hey, Hash Man, look at this. let me tell you, your life will flip upside down, but you won't know it. Just remember, the internet is a very dangerous place. If you want to post shit about someone there, just remember, if they find out, you're fucked. Because there's no doorbell or no sky bell saying, hey, buddy's coming. It just happens. So tread lightly and post carefully on the internet. Because you don't know who you're going to piss off, right? And let me tell you, my buddies, they don't even fucking have computers. They have wood stoves, mansions, and acreages. Acreages. Fields on fields on fields. Those are my buddies. Who do you hang around with? Huh? You got 3 other dudes that sit on the couch all day? Nice lifeline you got there. Remember, YouTube is a great place to hang out, but if you're a troll, shit just got real for you, didn't it? Shit just got real. I'd say about close connects, 40, 50,000 just in Michigan. Close connects. Friend of a friend of a really close friend that loves the Hashman. Friend of a friend that can't wait to come see the Hashman. Friend of a friend that lives in Oregon that knows 70 people from Michigan. And they're all growers. They're not couch potatoes, you know. These are anyone that I've been introduced to or hung with, they got 4x4s, you know. They have legit 4x4s. They can drive over your fence if they want it, right? So they're sitting in a 4x4 cab, crew cab, you know. Back of it just reeks like fish. The front of it just reeks like fish. 2 totally different species. You wouldn't understand. You're not bosses. You know what I'm saying though, right? No? Oh, what? Yeah, too busy on the couch. Spent too many years on the couch. Now you just have no life left. I've lived so many lives, you know. I've done more living than most people and their whole families. I haven't traveled as much as many people, but I plan on traveling. But my God, the experiences that I've had and the amount of people, the friends I've made across this land. I'm a social butterfly on the next level. I don't even know I don't even care what the fucking social butterfly is. If you are a hash man, you are a very good a chatter. You get it done. You tell the greatest stories ever told if you're a hashman. Just like the Braves when they passed around the peace pipe and they would talk up and do old stories. How do you think these storytellers come about? It's from the beautiful peace pipe. It unlocks a chill mode. It slows the world down for you enough that you can realize that they're trying to make it go so fast so you really can't get your feet under you. You can't hey, instead of me running all day to go somewhere, I could walk, you know. So I have to make how much money a day? So I work for this person. I get no tax write-offs. I can't eat lunch whenever I want. I can't go for lunches and get my lunches written off. But wait a sec. All I gotta do is think of something on my own and I can make some money? Come on. So when you see this business that I've created, and again, I want to be real with you. This is happening. I had a lot of negative feedback. I don't remember exactly, but I'm telling you, I had a lot of negative feedback saying this isn't gonna happen. There's no shot, no chance in hell, right? Now in my heart of hearts, if I look back, would I change anything? I have to quickly say no, because I don't want to be famous or rich for all the wrong reasons. If I have a business that's worth it, then I want to be comfortable. Very comfortable. And if I've really worked very, very, very hard, then I expect to be very, very, very comfortable. Otherwise, there's a middleman that can take up too much of what I've left behind, right? And in business, and I'm not here to help, but I'm here to help you slightly with your lack of businessing, throughout time? How many times have you done something that has monetarily benefited you throughout your life? Have you ever grown a carrot and profited? Quickly say no. So think about your life and think about how much you have done for yourself, monetarily speaking, the thing you value the most in this world. If your business quit today, could you make the same money you were making then, right? If you own your business, could you, and you've started it up yourself, that's kudos to you. Could you actually start up another business if this business revolved around the oil and gas industry and we switched to electric? For whatever reason, there is no tractor batteries for tractors or whatever. Could you switch your business overnight, or have you been thinking about something else? Probably. Those who create their own have backup plans, right? Those who just go to work and work for someone else and have everyone else do and line up their day for them, you are going to be in a mess when the world changes. When the world changes and the world doesn't no longer caters to you and you're supposed to do things on your own for yourself to survive, can you walk 10 miles to get your water? Can you walk 5 miles to get your food? Now, if you think there isn't going to be 60-hour lineups to get water and food in Canada coming in Winnipeg here in the coming years, you're crazy. Look around you. Floods, devastation, less farmers than 20 years ago. 10 years ago, we have half the farmers of 20 years ago. What's happening? All the entire farmland in Canada is being bought up and not farmed right now. And if it was being farmed, it didn't get farmed properly, and all the crops died. And they're getting some kind of buyout from the government because of crop failure. But what if crop failure wasn't always an accident? Did any of you ever think of that? So you guys are allowing farmers to get a buyout from Canadian government taxpayers who may or may not be working for them. Of course, most farmers can't stand the Canadian government, but you have to think about those farmers that are dumping the milk out last year so they could get money from the Canadian government when there was hungry people all over the world, but they were dumping milk last year. Do you guys have a brain? Do you see what's going on? They're causing the price to go up because the demand, nobody was drinking milk last year. But how did they get the price of milk to go up? They made a lot of it and then didn't sell it, let it go bad, and dumped it. And that allowed the price of milk to go back up. Does that make any sense to you? So they wasted, so because the farmers wasted the milk on purpose, that jacked up the price of milk and cheese and everything else. You guys wake up, man. Wake up. And this is a dairy ploy. This is a plot that happened, and they got away with it. The government's involved. Come on. Why would the dairy industry dump billions of dollars worth of milk throughout the year in Canada? Why? Why did the Canadian news run like a 4-second story on something drastic as that? Why? Why do they keep it hush on things that are important and don't tell you nothing that matters? You know, how come we get no awareness that there's 187 millimeters of rain falling in 2 days, and the Canadian news agency can't give you a heads up? Why? I thought we had satellites watching Bin Laden in 1997 that knew exactly where Bin Laden was. But they can't see a fucking 87-mile fucking black rain cloud coming to dump 187 millimeters of rain? But you can see one skinny 7-foot dude in a desert. Fuck off. You know, I don't believe anything the media says anymore. And I don't fucking trust the media. And it shouldn't be fake news. It should be, I do not trust the media. Period. That should be what you say. Fake news is a dumbass statement, right? It's a dumbass statement. Most news is fake because somebody else already knew it before they told it. News is a dumb word that it makes you think by design, by indoctrination. You sat down in front of a TV when you were little and your parents your zombie-like parents that put us all in this place we are now, pointed at a TV and went, this is what you're going to be. You're going to be a politician when you grow up, just like that guy on TV with good hair. And that Rolls Royce, that's what I want you to be. Idiots. You should be somebody kind that goes and helps other people when they're in need. That's what you should be. You should be someone that never talks about someone behind your back. That's what you should be. Wake up. Get a life. This is a burner. Another burner from the Hash Man. Remember that. You can't be me. No script here either. No script. All the bitches on the absolute fake news, absolute untrustworthy organizations around the world, scripts. Do you know what a script is? Scripts are in plays. Do you know what a play is? It was written by one person. It has a narrative, maybe a directive inside of it. Wake up. You know, they tell stories to kids, right? Why do 70-year-old men and women listen to their stories still at this time in their life? Don't listen to stories. And everybody wants to hate on Trump and fail to recognize that Joe Biden is the president right now. Joe Biden is about to put America at war. But you guys are still bitching about Trump. This is the level of mob mentality that exists. Joe Biden is the president right now. And Canada and America are training Ukrainian soldiers right now. Do you know what that means? Do you know what comes after that? Were you around in 1999 when my buddy went over to Afghanistan, when 7 of my buddies flew planes in Afghanistan? Do you know what's going on? The same shit's gonna happen again. Wake up. And by the way, don't spend so much time in front of a black mirror. You are all getting a lot dumber. A lot dumber. Go grow plants right now. I had a great conversation with somebody yesterday that I love. Like, you know, you got 2 options in life. You can go to work every day, or you can go to work every day for a corporation. Or you could choose to grow plants every day of your life. Which one do you want to do? And be honest. Leave a comment down below if you got nuts. If you got nuts, okay? There's a lot of people. You're scared, you know, you cower. The first sign of danger, you're tucking. Your tail's tucked, you're quivering. Your puss is just flared up the size of a watermelon. Trust me. Big talkers, when someone absolutely does something that they shouldn't do, why do you stay so quiet? Why? And remember this carefully. To the ones that do go out in the night and take the initiative that you lack, remember, tread lightly around those. Tread lightly. Because I'm telling you, there is something inside of some people that ain't inside no one in your entire lineage. And I've seen it before. And there are a lot of pussies on this planet. A lot. This is how they overtook us. I'm telling you, tread lightly around those who are lions, dragons, bears. You do not know the fire you are jumping into. You have no idea. You made it to Marion, Illinois? Nice. Going to need your address. What? You want my address, buddy? Well, you want to come to Winnipeg? Buddy, man. Cash App, K-Dog, MK. And we don't have Cash App in Canada, buddy. Got you in Evansville, Indiana, 3XL shirt and coffee cup and some and some ski soda and Grippo's barbecue chips, only made in Evansville, Indiana. Buddy, no, let me send you something. You can help me get back to Oklahoma. PayPal, Caleb Zeller. To find me on Instagram. Normally I don't let any of this stuff happen, but because your story is so unique, I'm letting those stay there. You're the only person I've ever let put anything like that in the chat. But I love you, bro, and you have a very you're a kind person, you know, and people should help out kind people if they're able to. I have PayPal, but you would end up seeing my my buddy's name, and I don't use. I'd have to call him and see if I could use it, but he'd let me. But he's probably got money in his account, but I'll ask him. Okay, I'll ask him if I can use. But I don't want you saying that. You can't say the name. I'll just end up. You're not gonna know it's me, or him, or whoever. But maybe you'll get something from someone in a couple days. I don't even know where he is. He might not even be in Canada right now. He might be in the BCs, or he might be on vacation. It's summertime. But I'll ask. I'll see. But he's not around right now. I know that for sure. I have to wait like till the weekend. Like Friday or Saturday this weekend he should be around. Or the 29th of August he'll be back for sure. I can't say anything. I know where he is. I just kind of remembered at the same time. But yeah, if you come in here towards the end of or September 1st or September 7th, you can for sure PayPal. I won't PayPal you. I'll something. I'll send you something. I'll figure out how to send you something, K-Dog. Get a nice meal on the Hash Man and Mrs. Hashy. My wife said hi to you actually. Not today, last time. She said, say hi to K-Dog for me. She heard that you're going to see your mom, and she really liked that. She thought that was very sweet. So, Mr. K-Dog. You gotta record a video, man. You gotta show me Indiana. You're heading to Oklahoma, man. Damn, dude. Show me some rivers and ravines, buddy. Like, I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, I'm gonna send you something. So, and oh my God, the gifts you want to send me sound awesome. I really want to try the chips, and I really want to shout out. I want to wear the shirt and shout you out. But at the same time, buddy, like, geez, man, that's just too sweet. The thought is so much. Like, you're melting me right now. So trust me when I say, it's the thought that counts. And if you're looking to get a bigger super chat from me, it worked, okay? But you know, you don't have to send me anything, buddy. I love you very much, and I appreciate, you know, the gesture. This is what I wish everyone would do, and then I would just tell you, oh no. But it's the giving factor, not for me. And I do not expect gifts. Not only that, I'm not really I'm not used to getting gifts very much, so it's just I grew up really poor, and the only one that could give me a gift was my mom and my mama. So, and maybe like my uncle at Christmas would get me something, right? So I know how it is for other people. I can only imagine. Like, I'm not crying for me. I'm crying because I know there's other people that don't get gifts either, and it just breaks my heart. You know, gifts aren't about it's giving that makes me happy, right? Like, I get the opportunity to do it a bit, and I don't know. Some people are a little more gracious than others, but you know, I just it doesn't. I still give it because people have problems in their heads, okay, and I'm very very well aware. People have been touched or raped as a child. That impacts you for life. You're impacted for life. It depends on if you were touched a lot and raped a lot. You're very very. You have walls up. You're very grouchy. Everyone instantly is thinking I'm talking about them. My God, many people have been touched by an uncle or your dad or your mom. It's very common, and it's disgusting. I think it's very common because we have a lot of people in power that allowed it to happen in the 80s. A lot of people. I'll give you one example without completely saying anything, but it's devastating. But when I was a kid, someone I knew they knew cops, and these were special cops. These were Secret Service cops. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. There was some pedophiles in Ontario. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I fear nothing. My family is those people are nothing compared to my family. And they live in like the border of Manitoba and Ontario. And actually, I came across them recently in the last amount of time. And since then, it made me very happy that I was able to find one of my oldest. I've been hunting for these pedos forever. Hunting. I can't specifically tell you who I am in that sense, but I can tell you this. I find bad people all the time. All the time. And I pass on their names to very, very good people. And then I let the magic happen. You know what that magic is? Karma. And she's a real bitch. And some of them are very, very high up, but it's still, my guess is how it shows you how high up my connects are. Some of these people are extremely high up. In Canadian and American Secret Service, this is fucked. But my family's bigger and way badder. My connects, you would not want to fuck with me or my connects. They are the top chain of good people who put bad people in jail. The top. Do you know anybody at the very top that sits at the fucking board, the head of the table? I do. I may or may not have banged their daughter. And they love that I banged their daughter. Just remember, you don't know who I am. You want to be evil on the internet? Around me? In my presence? You can come around here and I have a sniff on who you are digitally. And then I find you digitally. I'll scope you out in reality. Like, the thing I didn't tell you is I have more women who are my friends than men. And the women, they will find out everything about you in minutes. And once they do, all of it goes to me. And then to my closest. Trust me when I say you have no idea the way this game is played. But I'll tell you this. If you're evil, I'm coming for you. I will jail you myself. If you're out of state or out of country or international, I will have the finest in the world jail you. Absolutely. I was thinking, do you think it's possible maybe Trump or Epstein was trying to blackmail Andrew? Do you think maybe that all those pedos that got caught on Bill Clinton's private jet there and Epstein's private jet, do you think maybe there was a blackmail thing going on? Because all the evidence that they collected, that Phoebe collected, it's all under lock and key. Meaning, like, no one's allowed to see it besides them, right? And I believe they covered up for pedos. I can't guarantee it. I said I believe. And the proof is right in front of you that they did as well. Because they never charged Andrew. But Andrew paid $12 million to a mother. So it proves his guilt. And it's a child involved, by the way. So, how does the Queen of England allow this to occur? You know? Does she? So the Queen of England doesn't value the people. Her royal family is allowed to do what they want to peasants. That's what I got out of all of that. And I got that the US is in cahoots with them. If you enjoy my videos of reality, remember, there's a fucking backbone in me thicker than the thing that holds your house up, bud. Remember, you cannot be me. No one. I shit bigger than you every morning. You can't be me.